Teen Titans Go is one of the most hated shows in cartoon history, from episodes that insult the original fanbase,
Slade. That's right, Slade.
to ones that straight up gross and annoying.
Waffles, 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 waffles.
Today we're ranking the 8 absolute worst episodes this show has ever made and explaining why fans hate them so much. Starting with the most annoying episodes in the series, Parasite. Starfire is picking food for a Tamaran holiday when she gets stung and grows a parasite on her stomach named Perry. The other Titans end up becoming friends with Perry, but Robin thinks it's all fake and that Starfire made up a personality for the parasite just to feel normal. To prove parasites are bad, Robin puts a bunch of earth parasites on his face and actually eats one.
Ooh, this is so great. Yeah, I love sharing my nutrients.
That's so gross. Starfire gets upset and says
Perry is the only thing that makes me feel normal.
so. Later that night, Robin tries to remove Perry but ends up going inside the parasite. Perry tells Robin he's been a jerk and shows him he needs to understand Starfire more.
It's not me you need to do a better job of understanding.
So Robin comes back out and apologizes to Starfire, but then Perry says he has to leave. But as he's leaving, Perry transforms into a giant spider monster, drags them to the other side of the universe, and ends up beating up all the Titans. I can see why fans hate this episode because it's really gross with long close-up shots of nasty parasites, which makes it feel more like a horror movie than a funny cartoon. But at least Parasite only makes you feel sick watching it. This next episode makes you uncomfortable in a completely different way. At number 7, we have the episode Tamaran Vacation. The episode starts with Starfire being super happy and cheerful, which makes the other Titans wonder where she gets all that positivity from. She explains it's probably from her home Tamaran, so the team decides to visit. But the second they land on Tamaran, things go horribly wrong. Then Cyborg shakes hands with an alien general, which apparently is how you declare war.
On Tamaran, a handshake is the most violent declaration of war.
Things are not going well right now, so a massive battle breaks out that destroys a huge chunk of the planet.
Good news! The war has concluded, and only 3/4 of the planet were destroyed.
But to end the war for good, Starfire has to marry the alien general who looks super gross with all those mouths.
Perfect as Starfire, come from here.
Ew, look! Now she has to kiss all those mouths.
And she never kissed you on your one mouth. Bummer.
Later in the episode, the Titans have to fight a giant stone monster, but they end up getting trapped in its stomach. All the Titans finally tell Starfire what they really think of her home.
Don't take this the wrong way, Star, but we hate your planet and everything on it.
You are hurting the feelings, Robin.
It's true. This planet is awful.
We have no idea how you came from a place like this.
Even though Starfire explains her positive attitude is the only reason she survived growing up there. The Titans don't care, they end up never going back there again. The episode is honestly pretty upsetting to watch because all the Titans did was badmouth Starfire's home the whole episode. But if you thought the whole team being mean was bad, in the next episode, Beast Boy takes things way too far. At number 6, we have the episode Ghost Boy. The episode starts with Beast Boy trying to prank the other Titans, but the only one who falls for his pranks is Starfire. So Beast Boy tries to scare her, but Starfire throws a watering can at his head by accident. This makes Starfire think she killed him, and Beast Boy uses this trick into doing whatever he wants.
See, here on Earth, if you accidentally kill someone, it's customary to do whatever the ghost says.
Like cleaning all his stinky clothes and doing all his gross chores, the other Titans start wondering what's going on and realize Beast Boy's been using Starfire this whole time. So they get revenge by making Beast Boy think he's actually a ghost.
Whoa, I just got a chill up my spine.
Oh no! I really am a ghost! Ah!
Beast Boy thinks he can't die now, so he decides to jump straight into an actual volcano.
Jump into a volcano! volcano!
The Titans jump in after him, but they end up all dying trying to save him. Beast Boy tricking Starfire into doing his chores with no guilt at all definitely upset a lot of Starfire fans out there, which is why this episode got a rating of 6.7 on IMDb, but this next episode takes things to a whole nother level. At number 5, we have Hey You, Don't Forget About Me in Your Memory, where Robin acts like a complete psycho. Why is this episode title so long? Like what? Okay, so the episode starts with Robin telling everyone that summer is over and they're going back to school. The Titans are confused because they're teenagers with no parents who can do whatever they want. But of course, Robin doesn't agree.
Have never been previously depicted in film or media are perfect for a school environment.
So Robin says everyone is going to school and gives everyone labels based on typical high school stereotypes. Starfire is the homecoming queen, Cyborg is the jock, Raven is the basket case, and Beast Boy is the nerd.
Huh, really? I always felt more like a bohemian.
Shut it, nerd!
Really? Beast Boy is the nerd? Honestly, if anyone should be the nerd, it's Robin, but whatever. Back to the episode, they all dress up and go back to Jump City High School.
Friends, I feel this is the beginning of a meaningful life experience.
But then Robin sees Beast Boy and Cyborg trying to hang out together, and of course, he has an issue with that too.
You two cannot hang out.
But why not? They are the best of friends.
What about their labels? Look at this massive...
Later, Robin tries to become valedictorian by studying really hard, but Beast Boy ends up getting first place instead. So Robin completely loses it and starts violently attacking everyone.
Crane kick! Crane kick! Crane kick! Crane kick! Crane kick! Crane kick!
The principal kicks them out of school even though only Robin did bad things, and Robin never learns his lesson. While Robin's behavior in this episode isn't different from his usual behavior, it goes to show how insane and selfish he can be, which is why fans hate him and this episode so much. And telling kids that jocks can't hang out with nerds is not cool. Anyone can be friends with anyone no matter your personality. But this next episode tells kids that being smart is bad for you. At number 4, we have the episode Knowledge. The episode kicks off with the Titans getting ready for beach day, but Starfire yawns, which makes everyone else falls asleep and miss it. Starfire feels bad because her lack of knowledge about Earth keeps ruining things for the team. But the other Titans tell her that if you know too much, you're a bummer like Raven, but if you don't know much like Cyborg and Beast Boy, then you're awesome.
Together, they know virtually nothing, and everybody loves them.
Thanks, man.
Aww.
Yeah, you can see how this episode is already off to a bad start. Later that night, Raven hears Starfire crying in her room because she feels dumb. So Raven gives her a magic necklace that makes Starfire super smart overnight. The next day, Robin checks the weather and says it's perfect for lake day, but Starfire interrupts and says the lake is super polluted, which bums everyone out. But things only get worse from here. Starfire's brain grows bigger and bigger, so the Titans have to go inside her head to destroy her knowledge before her brain explodes. Inside Starfire's brain, they find her knowledge and try to fight it, but it keeps using facts against them. So they defeat it by using their dumbness to beat it.
Defeating you will be a breeze.
Breeze? Do you need the coat?
After they get out, Starfire's brain goes back to normal. Knowledge is often criticized for promoting lack of education in children and basically saying that being smart makes you lame, which isn't the best lesson to teach kids. At number 3, we have Boys vs. Girls with a rating of 4.0 on IMDb. The episode starts with Beast Boy, Cyborg, and Robin eating pizza while discussing boy stuff and burping in front of the girls. The boys start mocking the girls because they believe boys are better than girls.
Boys are better than girls!
But Raven claps back saying the boys are the ones who are lazy and spend more time fixing their hair than them. Robin tries to prove boys are better and can only come up with one reason: cooties. He claims Raven and Starfire have cooties, so Raven challenges the boys to a contest to see which gender is better.
Boys versus girls.
The girls easily win all 3 rounds while the boys lose every single one.
Well, girls win.
Dude, you lied to us! Girls are better than boys!
But back at the tower, Cyborg checks with his scanner and finds out the girls don't actually have cooties, which makes the boys realize they were wrong. So Robin accepts that he's wrong and the episode ends. Nah, I'm just kidding. This is Robin we're talking about. Robin sneaks into a top secret government lab and steals actual cooties and spills the sample under the girls' doors while they were sleeping. So the next day, Raven and Starfire start itching really bad because of the cootie virus. Robin says he'll only get rid of the cooties with his cootie catcher if the girls admit boys are better than girls. But the girls are not gonna admit that, so instead they chase the boys all over Jump City till they finally get cooties too. I feel like Robin completely overreacts. It's literally cooties, something nobody cared about since elementary school. But coming in at the second most hated TTG episode, we have Waffles. The episode starts with Beast Boy and Cyborg playing a game of who can last the longest only saying the word waffles.
Obviously, they're playing some idiotic game to see who can go the longest saying only waffles.
Waffles!
Waffles!
To explain why the game is great, Beast Boy and Cyborg sing a song called Waffles, but their entire song is just them saying waffles.
Waffles, 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 waffles.
Later that night, the emergency signal goes off about trouble at the docks. They rush to help, but Robin stops Beast Boy and Cyborg and tells them to stay behind. At the warehouse, Brother Blood traps Raven, Starfire, and Robin in a laser cage. Brother Blood needs each Titan's voice permission to access the tower's weapons, so he brings out Painbot to torture them.
This is Robin, and I hereby authorize access.
This is Raven, and I hereby authorize access.
This is Starfire, and I hereby authorize access.
Brother Blood is confident he can get Beast Boy and Cyborg to say the permission too, but when he contacts them, they only respond by saying, you guessed it, waffles.
Waffles!
Indeed. Wait, what did you just say? Waffles, waffles!
Beast Boy and Cyborg show up and get captured by Painbot, so Brother Blood tortures them until they say the permission. But even their screams of pain are just waffles. Robin has an idea, so the three Titans sing an annoying auto-tune version of the Waffles song.
Waffles, 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 waffles.
Brother Blood can't take it anymore and rides away on Painbot to escape. This episode is like soggy waffles. No one likes it. Beast Boy and Cyborg says waffles probably like 180 times and the jokes stop being funny after like the first 7 seconds, but they make you listen to the entire episode. So fans were left wondering why this episode was even made. A Reddit user by the name KC2 said, that Waffles episode drove me insane and still ruined Waffles for me to this day. Waffles is the worst episode in TTG, 0 to 10 for sure. I honestly hate this episode, one of my least favorite ones. This episode was rated 4.1 on IMDb, but the next one, which is the most hated Teen Titans Go episode of all time, is rated even lower at 3.1, which really shows just how bad this is going to be. Coming in at number 1, the most hated Teen Titans Go episode of all time, we have the return of Slade. The episode kicks off with Robin bursting through the walls and announcing that Slade is back.
It's Slade.
The Titans all gasp in shock because Slade was the best villain from the original Teen Titans. Robin says his catchphrase, Titans Go, then the screen cuts to 3 episodes and was made for a TV movie later. The Titans come out wearing torn up clothes and Robin announces that Slade has been defeated. But the real episode is actually about Beast Boy and Cyborg hiring a clown for their party. The clown does his act, but they're disappointed because he's doing lame kitty stuff. They decide to transform into a cool clown using science.
Then let's make him cool!
With science!
Beast Boy and Cyborg create a formula and dunk the clown into it. He comes out looking scary and different. Raven warns them they took something meant for kids and turned it wrong. The clown named Honk escapes and starts transforming children's toys and shows into scary versions. The Titans have to stop him by dressing as silly clowns and reminding him who he is. But it doesn't work until Starfire knocks him out.
Starfire!
I will never trust the clowns.
This episode is just horrible for tricking fans by using Slade's name in the title just to bait people into watching an episode about a clown. And the message is worse. Basically, this episode is disrespecting the OG Teen Titans fans and basically telling them to stop liking the original Teen Titans show. Here are some comments found about the episode by Pat Studios. Imagine if the return of Slade actually had anything to do with Slade. Horsepower said, here's my list of the worst episode of Teen Titans Go. This is my favorite one. Noise Junkie said, the return of Slade taught us how clickbait works. But those are all the most hated TTG episodes. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you watched any of these hated episodes and if you also dislike them. But if you want more TTG content, subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. Click it now.